Hi everybody, it's your lovable Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and I wanted to come to you today and show you all the planners I have amassed. Now, I will say that I started planning in the summer, I will say exactly in August of 2015. So I got my first planner, which was an Erin Condren in 2015, and this is where I'm at today. I also wanted to say that I really didn't understand that there was a planning community until I decided to start planning. And I cannot for the life of me remember the video that I actually watched that was kind of like the genesis of my planning journey. And lots of people talk about finding a, planner piece. I don't really talk about that because I think your planning styles evolve. Well, I'll say mine's. My planning style has evolved into, the way that I actually organize things. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to show you some of the planners that I started using from 2015 up until now. So let me just move some of these out the way. So, as you know, it's a bit much here. All right. So I'm not really going to go from which one I started in the beginning. I'm just going to show you what I'm using, how I use it, if I'm using it right now, or if I'm going to use it in the future. So I'm going to start with this little one right here, and this is actually a Heidi Swapp, and you can buy Heidi Swapp at Michael's, and it kind of has a vinyl-y kind of feeling, but it is really beautiful, and it's nice to carry in your purse. And I've used this just a bit, not a lot. I've used it because I could never really figure out, I couldn't get a groove with it to begin with. It's so small on the inside. It's really hard to write a lot in here. Let me show you a page that I did. I have a few pages here that I worked. Trying to show you. I didn't really do any decorating here, and here we go. I don't want this to take too long. So I'll just show you one of the pages that I used here. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of decorating. And let's just let's just bring it in a little bit here. So you can see I didn't use it that much because it was I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. I knew I didn't want to really decorate in this, and this was to be on the go, but I just wasn't feeling it too much. But I'll probably use it in the future. Also, the Heidi Swapps, they have the 4 rings in here. So if you have another planner to move things around, I would actually have to kind of reformat my pages and stuff. So I don't know. This one, I wasn't really feeling it, but I do love how beautiful it looks on the outside. So next, I'm going to show you this one. And this one was kind of, I made this one, sort of. I'm going to say it's a Frankenstein, because anything I have to kind of put together, I call it a Frankenstein. And this is a mini binder, actually, and I got the mini binder from Staples, and I love, love, love the decoration on this mini binder, because it's very bohemian, and bohemian is very me. And this is the Taj Mahal collection from Studio C. And again, you can get, let me put that in frame, and again, you can get this at Staples if it's something that you're looking for. It's a mini binder, and the inserts that are inside I got from the Target dollar spot, which, believe me, I hardly ever find anything at the Target dollar spot in my area, but I was able to find some. The only thing is with the inserts in these, they're a bit wonky. That you get you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for, and I've used this a bit for some fitness tracking, so I'll probably do that again in the future. And maybe even I may use this for meals, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to use this for 2017, but I will use this. And again, this is a mini binder with Target dollar spot inserts in the inside, and this is from Studio C, Taj Mahal. Okay. So the next one I wanted to show you is another Heidi Swapp one, and this one is bigger. This is an A5, and I really like this, but it's just too big. It ended up being too big, and you can see the binding on the side is just, let's go up a little bit here so you can see it. Here we go. So the binding it's fat. it's fat already before you put anything in it, but I love it. It is a beautiful, beautiful binder, but this will definitely have to stay at home. It's pretty heavy. This may weigh a few pounds, maybe about 2 pounds, to be honest with you, and that's heavy for a binder before you even get going. And so it comes with all these fantastic inserts on the inside. And again, I just couldn't find my groove with this one just yet, so I'm still not sure what I'm going to use this one for, but I'll probably use it. I used it just a little bit, and I actually started planning out how I was going to use it. See, I have some stickers in here to figure out how I was going to use this section. So this is probably more like a mind, body, and soul type of binder that I would keep at home just to try to track things. Okay, so the next one that I wanted to look at is going to be this one, and this is a Filofax. This is the Filofax Domino, and I really love this because it is like the leather is so pliable on this, and it just feels so good, and the color is so vibrant on it. And they of course they have different colors of this, and then they have like the string that's attached that will hold everything together. And I use this one for business, and I do use it and I love it. And I just have, I've kind of made this into a very organized type of folder. I made some dividers as well. They're kind of ugly because I was kind of doing some testing on the dividers, and I was just kind of using whatever I had, and yeah, it's pretty ugly. And then the second piece of that is I had a happy planner. I had 2 happy planners within 2005 2016, and I used the happy planner inside the Filofax. I cut it down, and one reason why I did that is because, you guys, I do not like the disc system. I've seen people and their discs, their papers on their disc look so good, but I'm telling you, as soon as I start turning the pages on that disc system, it just gets all messed up, and I just did not like it. I didn't feel comfortable. I felt like pages were going to fall off, and it's just something I just could not get into. But I did like the happy planner, and I like the way things are laid out. And I don't know if I'll buy another happy planner at this moment. I probably will because I use this for business. But I don't know. I may not buy another one like this one, not a life planner, but it really worked out for me for 2016. So that's what I used my Filofax for. So I didn't use the actual inserts in the Filofax because they were like a lot smaller, and the smaller ones are just not practical for some things, and for my work it wasn't practical. So that's the Filofax Domino. So the next one I'm going to show you is actually a Travelers that I got. And this is my Travelers, and you can see it's not much in it yet, but I just started setting this up. And this is actually a Recollections. This is a Recollections Travelers notebook, and it is in the Midori style. So if you have a Midori, it's kind of the same thing. It comes with this band and this little charm on the end. If you can see the charm there, it comes with that charm on the end and the band there, and the band is not elastic, so as this gets bigger I'm probably going to have to change this elastic out, which you can totally easily do. And I have like a notebook inside here, but I'll just give you like a swift peek in, and you can, like I said, I just started setting this up like this week, and I made this actual notebook here, but I made it a little bit too short, so I'm going to make it a little bit longer. And I have some inserts that I've actually purchased because I wasn't sure how to format things, but now that I purchased one, I can do it. I can do it myself. So this is from January to March, and I think I'm really gonna like this because you can put things in and remove them. So this is the Traveler's Notebook, and like I said, I just started using this, and so I'll probably be carrying this around a lot just to kind of get used to it and get my groove on. So that is the Recollections Traveler. So the next one that I have, I actually this month really started using, and this one is the Recollections Creative Year Personal Size Planner. And I loved when these came out. because they almost look like the Kiki K's, and nobody don't get me for that, okay? Because I never had a Kiki K, and I don't know if I'll have one because they are actually import for us, and they're very expensive. But these look very nice, and I know that they're probably not leather, it's probably faux leather, but I like them a lot. And I purchased another one in a different color, and you can see I haven't opened that one up. But there was a problem with this one, and I have to take it back. So I don't know if I'll be able to get the same color or not. So I'll probably be taking this back today, actually. But this one I like, and I just started carrying this out, and I just started doing a setup on this one as well. So I'll probably do like a setup video on it. So it's kind of decked out for Christmas right now, because this is when I'm actually shooting this, even though you may see this in January. And so I like it a lot, and there's going to be more to come on this one. I don't like it. I love it. It fits in my purse just perfectly. And this is the Recollections, and this is the A5 Planner Creative Year. You can get these in lots of different colors at Michael's. Alright, so the next one that we have, let's see, where do we want to go? I'm going to show you I have 4 Erin Condren planners that I wanted to share with y'all. And this is the first one. This is a 2016-2017 planner, and it is the neutral hourly planner. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside real quick, because this is not the review, but I do have a review of this already. So this is what the hourly planner looks on the inside, and I do use this to track hours, because you know I do work for clients where I have to track hours. I will say that this is the ugliest cover that I ever got from Erin Condren, and I called them very nicely, and I told them that I wasn't pleased with it, and they did give me a refund for this, or should I say they gave me a credit to get another cover. I didn't get another cover, but I just used the credit for another planner that I had. But I do have another cover that I'll probably be switching this out of. So that is the hourly planner that I have. So next Erin Condren that I have here, this is the Erin Condren Life Planner for 2016. It was 2015, 2016. It was 18 months, and it's very fat, and it's getting ready to get retired because I'm so sad. It makes me want to cry. I'm gonna have to put this one away. This was my very first planner, you guys. Oh, it was my first planner, and I enjoyed it so much, and I enjoyed, you know, just learning how to plan. I learned that I love decorating my planner, and there's just so much you can do with these planners. So I really enjoyed this planner, and I hate to see it retire, but it's a new year, we must move forward. But this is the Erin Condren Life Planner, and I love this planner here. I use it basically for, I guess I didn't tell you guys, I use this one basically for like home management. And because this was my first planner, I was kind of putting everything in it at first, and I quickly learned that wasn't going to work. Everything can't fit in one planner. I mean, people do it, I don't know how, but my life would not fit all in this planner. So it's more like memory and just home management type of things in this planner only. So the next planner that I want to show you all is actually this one, and this is a life planner also from Erin Condren. This one is for 2017, and I love this cover, you all. Love it so much. And this is actually a vertical, and this is the first vertical planner that I've ever gotten, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but that's okay. I'm sure I will learn quickly, and I think I'm going to love it as well. So this is going to be replacing the planner that I just showed you, and that will be for this year. And then also I got the Recollections Creative Year, which is a life planner also. And this was kind of a spur of the moment kind of buy. And so I don't know, between these two, I probably will just kind of swap things out just to have something different. But this one also is a vertical planner as well, and it has lots of pretty colors in it. So I like that a lot. So those are the only planners that I have. That doesn't even sound right, does it? Those are the only planners that I have. So all of these are my Erin Condren planners here. And I really love them. And then I have the planners that are going to basically kind of stay at home, and that's going to be these, because I use this one for business, and these other ones, they'll probably stay at home because they're kind of big, and they're just for home use, really, because this will be my fitness one right here. And then I have my personal planners that I can kind of move things a little bit so you can see that I can take on the go with me. So right now I carry these two in my purse, the Travelers and the Recollections Creative Year Personal Planner. So I'll put those into my purse. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only got 10 planners, you guys. And then once I swap this one out, she'll have 11. Or maybe more. So that is it for today. Those are the planners that I use for 2015, 2016, going into 2017. So I'd love to know, what is your favorite planner that you've been using, or which one will you be getting? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you subscribed already, I want to say thank you. And if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.